So, okay. So yesterday we have seen dictionaries, right? So dictionary comprehension. So in the dictionary comprehension, so this is dictionary comprehension. Like you can able to create a dictionary by using different approaches here. You can able to create dictionary by using different approaches. So that you can call it as dictionary comprehension. Okay, so I said you about syntax one. This is a syntax one, but you have another syntax, and this is using for loop, right? But there is one more syntax called filtering. So the syntax two is for filtering here. So how can you filter the data? How can you filter the data here? So it is like this. For example, okay, for example, there is a grade dictionary. Grade dictionary is there. So grade dictionary contain name of the student and grade of the student, name of the student and grade of the student. So name of the student and grade of the student. So like this, grade dictionary is having name as well as what here grade. So this is a name and this is called as a grade. So this is a name again, name of the student, and this you can call it as a grade. So this is called as which dictionary here? Grade dictionary, which contain the key and values. Okay, this is having key and values. Now this is a key and this one is called as which one? Value. So graded dictionary, I want to filter. I want to filter the students with the A grade. I want to filter the students with what? A grade. So grade A dictionary. So grade A dictionary equal to, so this is a name. Name is a key and grade is a value. So for your reading name, grade in, okay, grade dictionary dot items. I said here grade dictionary dot items. And here you are trying to check the condition. If grade double equal to A. So what is the meaning of this is? So these items will return key and values. So the item, this grade dictionary dot items, what grade dictionary dot items will return items view, which contain the tuple. The tuple is having key and values. The tuple is having key and one more is what? Value. What tuple is having? Tuple is having key and values. So there is a key and there is what here? Value. And there is a key and there is a value. So tuple is having key and values. So every time you are reading one tuple and you are unpacking this tuple, means this name will be stored in variable name and grade will be stored in variable grade. After storing, you are verifying, is it grade of that student is A. If the grade of that student is A, the name and grade get stored in what? Dictionary. If the grade of that student is A, the name and grade of that student is stored in what? Dictionary. It is stored in the dictionary. If the name of the, if the grade is what here? A. If the grade is A, it will store that name and grade into the dictionary. But these items written a list of items, and each item is represented as one tuple. And each tuple contains the name and grade, and this name is stored in variable name, and this grade is stored in the variable called grade. Then after that, you are verifying, is it grade is A or not. If the grade is A, you are storing that name and grade into the dictionary. So you are trying to separate. Now there is a grade B dictionary. So what you are trying to store inside this grade. So for name, come a grade. In grade dictionary, in grade dictionary dot items, I'm trying to say grade equal to which one? B. So I try to separate B grade students, and grade C dictionary equal to name colon grade. For name comma grade, in grade dictionary dot items, if grade double equal to C. So you are trying to write like this, and then you are printing grade A students, you are printing grade A students, you are printing grade B students, you are printing grade C students. So grade A students, grade B students, and grade C students. So you are trying to print all the students. So once you run this, now this is filter only A grade students, and this is B grade students, and this is C grade students, and this is a complete students. So there is a grade dictionary having all the students, having A grade students, B grade students, as well as what? C grade students. Having A grade students, B grade students, as well as C grade students. Okay. So this is called as filter. So comprehension. So this is a syntax too. So creating dictionary by using dictionary comprehension. Creating dictionary using dictionary comprehension. So you cannot write a dictionary inside a dictionary. Actually, nested dictionary means, yes. Next, what I'm talking about is nested dictionaries. Nested means what here? Within. What is nested means? Within here. Okay, nested dictionary means within. A dictionary within dictionary is called as a nested dictionary. So dictionary inside a dictionary is called which one here? Nested dictionary. So dictionary inside a dictionary is called nested dictionary. But actually we cannot write a dictionary directly inside a dictionary. If you're writing dictionary inside a dictionary, it gives an error. To define the dictionary inside a dictionary, to define a dictionary, because dictionary contain key and values. To define a dictionary inside a dictionary, so inner dictionary must be defined. Okay, to define dictionary inside a dictionary, inner dictionary must be defined as what is value. Inner dictionary, you have to define it as what? Value. Because you cannot write a dictionary inside a dictionary because dictionary contain key and values. Then inner dictionary, you must be defined as which one? Value. So this is useful if you want to represent. That is again, a dictionary is one record. If you take dictionary is one record, for example, so in application development, right? Okay, assume that I want to represent student data. So every student is having roll number. Every student is having roll number and student also having name. Student having which one? Name. So this is a name of the student and student also having which one? Course. And this is a course of the student. So student is having a name. This is a name of the student and student also having the course and this is a course of the student. Okay, so what is a one here? Key, and this dictionary is what here? Value. This one is a key and this dictionary is what here? Value. You can say one is a roll number and roll number one name is what? Suresh. And roll number one course is what here? Python. Okay, in the same way, suppose there is another roll number. So there is a roll number 2 and this is a name. Now this is the name of the student. This is the name of the student and this is the course of the student. Okay, this is a name and this is what here? Course. Okay, now this is a roll number. For example, I want to know the roll number 1 name. I want to know roll number 1 name. So how can I get the roll number 1 name? I'll try to say student data of 1. 1 is nothing but roll number. So 1 is a key and this key is mapped with what here? Dictionary. So from this dictionary, I want to get which one? Name. So student 1, student roll number 1, name. If I want to get student roll number 1, course. Student roll number 1 and what is that? Course. So 1 is a key. 1 is a key. If I say 1, student data of 1, so what this will written here? Dictionary. If I say student data of 1, this will written one dictionary. So this dictionary is having details of students. Like what is the details of student? Name of the student. What is the detail of student here? Name of the student. And one more is a course of the student. Name of the student and course of the student. So first you are getting the roll number 1 details. So 1 is a key that will return dictionary. From the dictionary you are reading which one? Name. So 1 name and 1 what is that? Course. So roll number 1 name is what here? Suresh. Roll number 1 what is the course here? Python. So roll number 1 refers to one dictionary. From this dictionary you are trying to read the name. What is the name of the student here? Suresh. What is the course of the student here? Python. So nested dictionary, you can write a dictionary inside a dictionary, but this is called which dictionary here? Inner dictionary. or it is called as which dictionary here? Nested dictionary. But nested dictionary is represented as what here? Value. You cannot write a dictionary directly inside the dictionary, but nested dictionary is represented as a value. It is represented as a value, right? So nested dictionary, it is represented as a value. For example, there is a sales dictionary. So sales dictionary is having, so year. Year is a key. Year is a key. And this key is mapped with one dictionary contain month sales. That year month sales. So 2020 January sales. Okay, 2020, what I'm saying is February sales. Okay, and comma 2020, I'm trying to define what is this year? March sales. Okay, in the same way now 2011, 2010 and 2011, I try to define again January sales. So I'll try to define January sales. So these are the January sales, and these are what year? February sales. These are what year? March sales. So you are trying to write a dictionary inside a dictionary. So here, key is not a dictionary. Key is a value, and value is what here? Dictionary. Now suppose I want to know 2010 February sales. I want to know 2010. 2010. So what is a 2010 year? Key. 2010 is a key, and that key is mapped with dictionary or not? Yes. So I want to know 2010, which sales here? February sales. 2010 February sales. I want to know sales dictionary. See here. Sales dictionary of, I want to know 2011 January sales. I just write 2011 which sales here? January sales. So 2010 February sales and 2010 11 which sales here? January sales. So this is how you are trying to get, right. Okay. Okay. Now this is how you write. This is where dictionary, inside a dictionary, this is where you represent dictionary inside a dictionary. So nested dictionaries. So where again you can represent dictionary as a value. But you cannot write directly dictionary inside a dictionary. If you are writing dictionary inside dictionary, actually dictionary contain what? Key and values. If I'm writing directly like this, 100, okay, 200. So is it this is taken as dictionary? No. This is taken as what here? Set. Okay, because dictionary contain key and value. So within the curly braces, what do you define? Dictionary. But is it any key and values out there? No, there's no key and values. So it is having only, yes. In this case, is it this outer curly braces is treated as what? Set, but not as a outer curly brace is treated as what? Set, but not as a dictionary. So immediately it is given error saying that type error, unhashable type called which one? Dictionary. Means this outer curly braces is treated as what here? Set. But set allows only which objects? Hashable objects. But is it dictionary is hashable or not hashable? Not hashable. Dictionary is not hashable, so you cannot add dictionary inside a set. So this is not taken as a dictionary, this is taken as what? Set. So this dictionary inside a dictionary is very much useful in application development. Now that is called, what is it? Nested dictionaries. Nested means within. So you can represent with a key and value. But if you want to read a value, If you want to read a value, you must know the key. So without knowing the key, if you want to read the values, you can read the values by using values method. Without knowing the key, if you want to read the values, you can read it. You can read the values by using which one? Key. So if you don't know the key, you cannot read the value. If you don't know the key, you cannot read the value, right? Now these are different types of collections here. Now the question comes here is, the question is like this. What is the difference? What is the difference between list, set, and what is the difference between list, set, and dictionary? The question is, what is the difference between list, set, and dictionary? So now this is a list and this is a set and this is what here? Dictionary. Okay, list is a sequence data type. What is a list here? List is a sequence data type. List is a sequence data type. And set is a non-sequence data type. Non-sequence data type, and dictionary is which collection? Map collection or map type. Dictionary is which type? Map type. Map is which contain the key and values. So list is a index based. List is index based collection. List is index based collection, and set is non-index based collection. Set is non-index based collection, and dictionary is key based collection. You'll try to read and write using a key. Okay, list preserves. List preserve insertion order. List preserve insertion order, but set doesn't preserve insertion order, because insertion order changes from one insertion to what? Another. But dictionary preserve insertion order. And list allows duplicates. List allows duplicates, but set doesn't allow. Okay, list allows duplicates, set doesn't allow duplicates. Dictionary allows duplicate values, but not allows what? Duplicate keys. Doesn't allow duplicate keys. It allows duplicate values, but doesn't allow duplicate keys. Okay. Yeah, list allows duplicates, but set doesn't allow duplicates. And dictionary allows duplicate values, but not allows what? Duplicate. Not allows duplicate keys. Duplicate keys are not allowed. But duplicate values are what here? Allowed. So here it's about indexing and slicing. Here it's about indexing and what is that? Slicing. But here not support. Does not support indexing and slicing. And this is also not support. Okay, indexing and slicing, because this is non-index based collections. Non-index based collections, right? And list allows any type of objects. List allows any type of objects. List allow any type of objects, but set allows only which objects? Hashable objects. Dictionary allows dictionary keys are what? Hashables. Okay, dictionary keys are hashables, but values can be any type. Values can be any type, but okay, keys must be which type here? Hashable types. Keys must be hashable types, but values can be any type. Okay. Now list data type represents which object here, list object, and set data type represents less set object, and dictionary data type represents, okay, which one? Dictionary object. So you are trying to use square brackets for representing list, curly braces, curly braces with at least one value for representing, okay, set object, and curly braces and key and value, okay, represent which object? Dictionary object. Okay, represent which object here? Dictionary object. Now these are the differences between the list set and what? Dictionary. So in application development, you always go for the list where insertion order is preserved and duplicates are allowed. In application development, you use a list. Insertion order is preserved, duplicates are allowed. Your application required to store the data where insertion order is sequential and duplicates are allowed and allows to read in sequential as well as what? Random, then go for which one? List. Where duplicates are not allowed, then go for which one? Set. If you want to organize the data as a key and values, then go for which one? Dictionaries. Now these are some of the differences. Now these are the some of the differences between the list. These are the some of the differences between the list set and one more is what? Dictionaries. Okay. Now there is one more sequence data type. And what is that sequence data type here? String. There's one more sequence data type is there. And what is that sequence data type is? String. Okay, string is there. So there is one more sequence data type called string. Okay, yes. So what is a string here? Yeah, string already we have seen. Now we'll try to see some more things related with which one? String. So what is a string here? Okay, what is string? Okay, what is a string? So what is string is? Now string is a collection of string is a collection of what? Characters. What is a string is? A string is a collection of characters. And string is a sequence data type. So string is which data type here? Sequence data type. Okay, like list, tuple. String is also what here? Sequence. Like list and tuple. String is also what here? Sequence. And string is immutable. String is what here? Immutable sequence. Means after creating string, we cannot do any changes. After creating string, we cannot do any changes. After creating string, we cannot do any changes. Now string is a collection of characters and string is a sequence data type and string is immutable sequence. String is immutable sequence and after creating string, we cannot do any changes. Okay. Now str class or data type is used to represent which object? String object. str class or data type is used to represent which object? String object. Like list data type to represent list object and set data type to represent set object. Like that. str data type use it to represent which object? String object. str class or data type is used to represent which object? String object, right? Okay, string. Now you have to understand this because we have seen all the things in detail, like list, set, dictionaries, all the methods, every method of list, every method of set, every method of which one? Dictionaries. Correct or not? So generally, nobody will tell you these many things related with the list, set and dictionaries. List बोले तो एक दिन में हो जाता. लिस्ट बोले तो खाली स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट ओपन करो, वैल्यूज लिखो, रीड करो, हो गया लिस्ट. सेट मीन्स वन डे, डिक्शनरी मीन्स वन डे, ओवर. Yes or no? But we have seen all these things, like these data structures are very important in application development. Either you are learning data science, machine learning, web application development like Django, Flask or anything, you find these data structures. If you don't know these data structures, means you don't know Python. If you don't know these data structures, means you don't know what here? Python. Getting or not? So these data structures are very important. Okay. Now even strings, manipulating strings also. Getting or not? So we have seen all these things in detail. All these things we have seen in detail. If you want, you can compare. Suppose you compare my notes with other people and see the difference you can find. Difference you can find. I'm not telling any stories in the class. Only subject, right? Not any stories, jokes. Yes or no? Huh? But थोड़े students क्या है? They listen भाषण. 45 minutes भाषण, घंटा class, खत्म. खाली डेली आके क्लास में भाषण सुन के चले आते. पूरा होने के बाद क्या सीखे बोले तो भाषण. पाइथन नहीं है. Yes or no? So my class is not like that. पर आजकल स्टूडेंट्स को भाषण पसंद आता. सब्जेक्ट बोले तो पसंद नहीं आता. भाषण बोलना, जोक्स मारना, हाँ, तो पसंद आता. मगर सब्जेक्ट बोले तो अरे नो क्या है, डेली आके खाली सब्जेक्ट बता के चले जा रहा बोलता. सही है नहीं? हाँ, daily is teaching only subjects, examples, programs. Every time is saying only technical. एक जोक भी नहीं बोल रहा और भाषण भी नहीं बोल रहा. सही है नहीं? मगर वैसे नहीं रहता मैं. I'll teach you only subject. Getting or not? Okay, now try to understand, because I want to give you 100% things, whatever I said in the beginning. Okay, but I'm saying now you compare it. You just compare the notes what we have done with other people. You'll be knowing it. अपन कितने पढ़े, वो लोग कितने पढ़े. आप क्या हॉस्टल में रहते ना, बोलने वाले थोड़ा बहुत. ऐसा नो, राइट? Yes. Okay. So str class or data type is used to represent which object here? String object. How you are representing string object? By using which class? String class or string data type. String class or string data type. They even don't teach for loop. For loop means for loop. While loop means while loop. But initially they'll say that, okay, I'll tell you for loop, while loop, all logical programs, only one program. While loop one program, for loop one program, भाषण दे दिया, खुश हो गए. For loop one program, while loop one program, over. Looping statements are over. And I mean, how they convince is, they're convinced in such a way that you people think that there is no use. But you realize that once you come out of the class and when you join in the company, अभी फालतू चीज रहते उनको बूस्टअप रहते, जैसे कि फालतू टॉपिक्स रहते थोड़ा, ओके, उसको छोटा टॉपिक्स रहता, उसको बूस्टअप करते बहुत. देयर इज नो यूज. वो बहुत इजी है ना. सही है नहीं? Yes or no? Why I am telling this? Because कल एक स्टूडेंट आया था, अभी इज लर्निंग पाइथन फ्रॉम सम एक्स फैकल्टी. ओके, उधर से इधर आ गया. अभी स्टूडेंट बोले तो उधर इधर घूमता रहता हूँ, कुछ नहीं बोल सकते अपन. ओके, आके बोला कि अरे सर, आप लिस्ट में, सेट में, डिक्शनरी में फॉर लूप, व्हाइल लूप इतने सारे एग्जांपल्स है, मगर उन्होंने तो एक ही दिन में खत्म कर दिया पूरा. अभी मैं क्या बोलूं यार. एक एक स्टाइल है, टीचिंग स्टाइल. सही है नहीं? एक एक टीचिंग स्टाइल. मैं क्या करना यार उसके लिए है? मैं बोला उनको, आप सुने क्या? बोले तो सुना सर मैंने. पर फिर क्या क्या सोचे? बोले भाई फार्लू बोले तो इतना ही सोचा सर. बोला बिकॉज ऑलवेज यू ट्रस्ट होम फैकल्टी ओनली, राइट? अभी जो फैकल्टी बोला वो सही है. अभी बुक ओपन करके पढ़ता क्या स्टूडेंट? नहीं पढ़ता हूँ. कि बोले पहले ही बोल देता हूँ ना, मेरा नोट्स इज एनफ. मैं नोट्स इज एनफ बोले तो कहता हूँ. उन्होंने नहीं पढ़ता कुछ भी. कुछ भी नहीं पढ़ता, उन्होंने कुछ भी नहीं देखता, उधर इधर कुछ नहीं देखता हूँ, खाली यही पढ़ लेता. बाद में पछता था. So almost we learned this data structures how many days? 20 classes. देखो, nobody will tell you 20 classes data structures. Comprehension बोले तो नहीं मालूम उनको. Comprehension means they don't know. अभी पाइथन हो गया उनका. Yes. But anyway, so why what I'm telling you is, मैं बोला ना. So here in Amirpet, you can survive. The faculty can survive if you manage it. मैनेजिंग में मालूम है ना क्या करना? बोलते रहना, मैं ये हूँ, मैं वो हूँ, मैं ये हूँ, मैं तोप हूँ. हाँ? मैं 10 कंपनीज में काम करा, फिर इधर क्या कर रहा है? Okay, now this is string class. A data type is used to represent which object here? String object. String object, right? Okay, yes. So string class or data type is used to represent which object? String object. Okay, then how you represent string? We have learned in the beginning, right? How you represent string? We learn in the beginning within single quotes, within double quotes, and within triple quotes. So that is three single quotes and three double quotes. Okay, three single quotes or three double quotes. That again you call it as which object here? String object. String object, string class or data type is used to represent which object here? String object. String object. And string in Python, string is represented in how many ways here? Three ways, right? But there are different ways are there. But generally people will use only three, right? Within single quotes, we'll say within single quotes is there, and within double quotes is there, and within okay triple quotes. Within single quotes, you can use within single quotes to represent which string here? Single line string. Within double quotes, you can represent which string here? Multi-line string. Single line string, multi-line, oh sorry, single line string. This is also for representing which one? Single line string. And within treble quotes, you can represent which string? Multi-line string. Like this. So in Python, string is represented in how many ways? Three ways. Single line, and one more is what? Multi-line. Single line, and one more is a multi-line. So these are different ways of representing which one here? String. In Python, string is represented in how many ways? Three ways. Within single quotes, within double quotes, and within triple quotes. Within single quotes, within double quotes, and within triple quotes. Three single quotes or three double quotes. The string which contain only alphabets. The string which contain only alphabets is called which string here? Alphabetic string. The string which contain only alphabets is called alphabetic string. Alphabetic string is like name. Okay, name is alphabetic or not? Yes. The string which contain alphabets and digits is called alphanumeric string. It's called alphanumeric. It's called which string now? Alphanumeric string. Alphanumeric means like username. Naresh 123. So Naresh is alphabetic. Naresh 123 is what? Alphanumeric. But string contain all the things. Okay, the string contain alphabets, digits, and special characters. Okay, string allows alphabets, digits, and special characters. String allows alphabets, digits, and special characters. String allows alphabets, digits, and one more is what here? Special characters. Now this is how you are trying to represent it, right? So within single quotes, within double quotes, and within three single quotes or three double quotes. Suppose that is what I'm saying, no? Like name is represented as strings here. Naresh is a name represented as string. Grade is represented as what? String. Month name is represented as what? String. Month name is represented as what? String. So all these are strings or not? Yes. All these are the strings. Okay, all these are the strings. All these are what here? Strings only. So all these are represented as what here? Strings only, right? So now string is one more type, which is very important type here. So string is a collection of characters, immutable. I said str1 equal to Python. str1 equal to Python, and I said print str1. So what is the value of str1 Python? So I said string is a sequence data type. Okay, I said string is a sequence data type. Sequence means it support indexing and slicing. Okay, so string is a sequence data type. String is a sequence. Okay, string is a sequence with support indexing and which one? Slicing. String is a sequence, and the sequence support indexing as well as what here? Slicing. Okay, but it is immutable. I cannot write str1 of 0. What is the value at str1 of 0? P. So this index is P, this index is 1, this index is 2, this index is 3, this index is 0, this index is 1, this index is 2, this index is 3, this index is 4, this index is what? 5. Now can I replace this value? Can I replace this value? No, I cannot replace this value. If I'm trying to replace it, immediately it is given which error? Type error. Immediately it is given which error? Type error. A string object does not support which assignment? Item assignment. Because is it mutable or immutable? Immutable. After creating a string, you cannot do any changes. After creating string, you cannot do any changes. After creating string, you cannot do any changes. If you are trying to do changes, it generates what? Error. If you are trying to do changes, it will try to give what here? Error. Right? Because string is not mutable. Okay, string is what here? Immutable. String is not mutable. String is a immutable. That is not a mutable type. It is an immutable type. Okay, right now I think you understood this. Okay. Now string object does not support which one? Item assignment. But I say no, string is a mutable. Okay, string is a mutable, right? String is a mutable collection. Now str1 equal to Python. str1 equal to Python. So it is a sequence data type. Then how this is a memory representation of string? Okay, this is a memory representation of string. How this string is represented in memory, right? This is a memory representation of string because it is a sequenced data type, right? So how many characters are there here? 6 characters. So there is a memory allocated for 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 5 and what is that? 6. Now the first location is having P and this is Y and this is T and this is H. Okay, this is H and this value is O and this value is what here? N. Okay, now this is how the things are organized here. So here start index, right? String is an index base and it starts with where here? 0. Now this is 0 and this is 1 and this is 2 and this is 3 and this is 4 and this index is what here? 5. Now this is reading from left to, so this is forward direction or not? Yes. So this is reading from left to right. But you have a both the indexes, positive index as well as what? Negative index. Now this is -6, -5 and -4, -3 and this one is what? -2. So you can use a negative indexing reading from right to left. So positive indexing is from reading from left to right. And negative indexing is reading from right to left. Now this you can call it as forward and this is called as what? Backward. So there is a forward direction and there is what here? Backward direction. So what you can do is you can read like this, str1 of 0. So what is the value at 0 here? P. I can write str1 of 1. What is the value at 1? Y. str1 of 2. And what is the value at 2? T. str1 of 3. And what is the value at 3? Hash. str1 of 4. And what is the value at 4? O. str1 of 5. And what is the value at 5? N. Now this is reading each character. But how you are reading each character with the help of what here? Index. So that index starts with what here? 0. Right? In the same way, I'm writing str1 of -1. So -1 means what here? N. str1 of -2. So -2 is what here? O. str1 of -3. What is -3 here? H. And str1 of -4. And what is the value at character at -4? T. And str1 of -5. And what is the value at -5? Y. And str1 of -6. What is the value at -6? B. So one is reading in forward direction and one is reading in what? Backward direction. So this is PYTHON and NOHTY. So you can read the content of the string using index. You can read the content of the dictionary, string using index. You can read content of the string using index. You can read it by using what? Slicing out. You can read it by using index. Okay, now assume that again str1 equal to which one? Python. I can write print str1 of 0. Print str1 of 0. Now this is a character at which location? First location. If I'm saying print str1 of -1 and this is a character at which location? Second, last location. -1 means last location. 0 means first location. Okay, there is a first location and there is a last location. If I'm saying str1 of, I'm trying to write 0 colon. 0 colon, what is that? 3. Means you are reading all the characters from 0 to 3. So 0 means what here? P. 1 means what here? Y. And 2 means what here? T. So it will read what? P, Y, T. But is index 3? 3 is included or not included? Not included. So it will try to get P, Y, T. It will try to get P, Y, T. And I'm trying to say str1 of, okay, str1 of minus 3 colon. If I say minus 3 colon, minus 3 colon means what is minus 3 here? Start. Then minus 3. Minus 3 means minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So from minus 3, will it read all the characters or not? Yes. So that is nothing but minus 3, minus 2 and minus 1. Because what is the default step? Plus 1. So minus 3. Minus 3 is what? H. Minus 3 plus 1 is what? Minus 2. Minus 2 is O. And minus 2 plus 1 is what? Minus 1, which is N. So it will read from that position. If I'm writing print, all this we did in a list, right? So from minus 1, 1 colon minus 1. 1 colon minus 1 means except 0, except 0 and except minus 1, remaining all the characters it will read or not? Yes. Okay, except 0 and except minus 1, remaining characters are read or not? Yes. Y, T, H, O. If you want to reverse it, str1 of colon colon minus 1. Now this will reverse the string NOH TYP. For example, suppose find input string is a palindrome or not. Find input string is palindrome or not, right? How can you find is it input string is a palindrome or not? Now write a program. Suppose write a program to find input string is palindrome or not. Palindrome is reverse string. Reverse the string and equal to. Okay, now I try to input one string. So input enter any what? String. Input enter any string. You have to reverse a string. How can you reverse a string? str1 of colon colon and minus 1. So if the step is negative, then what is the start? Minus 1. What is the stop? End of the list. Same the way how you are doing. So if str1 double equal to str2, print is palindrome. Print string is palindrome. Else print okay is not what here? Palindrome. Okay, it is a palindrome, otherwise it is not a palindrome, right? So what is my string here? Some NIT. If you reverse is TIN, right? Okay. If I input the string ABA, if you reverse ABA, again you'll get what? ABA. ABA is a palindrome or not? Yes. If you reverse it and equivalent to original string, after reversing, if it is equal to original string, then you are saying it is what? Palindrome. Otherwise, you are saying it is not a palindrome. Otherwise, you are saying it is not a palindrome, right? Now, this is how you are trying to do it with the help of which one here? Slicing. This is called here slicing, right? Slicing. Slicing, indexing. Using index, you can read only one character or one element. Using index, you can read one character or one element. But using slicing, you can read more than one character or more than one element. Using slicing, you can read more than one character or more than one element. That is where you find a difference between indexing and slicing. For example, see here. Now, some problems, if you see from now strings are there. Okay, string problems related with strings. Now there is a swap case. What is a program is swap case? So what do you mean by swap case here is you are given a string and your task is to swap cases. Means if is uppercase, you have to convert into lowercase. If it is a lowercase, you have to convert into uppercase. Now that you are saying it as which case here? Swap case. You are given a string and your task is to swap cases. In other words, convert all lowercase letters to what? Uppercase letters and vice versa. You are given a string and your task is to swap the cases. In other words, convert all lowercase letters to uppercase letters, vice versa, right? For example, here Python is star 2. So here P is a capital, right? Now P is converted to what? Small. And YTHONIST is a small, and that is converted into what? Capital. So if it is lowercase, it will try to convert into uppercase. If it is uppercase, you have to convert into which one? Lowercase. Now it is like this. But actually, this main is given, but you have to write this code here. This function code you have to write. It means here, input is given here, and the function swap case is called by sending input. Now swap case should convert this S into which one? Swap case, and then it should return it. So here S is nothing but what? String. S is nothing but what here? String. And that string you are sending from where? Main. The string you are sending from main, from where? Main. I'll tell you this in modules. What is this underscore underscore name equal to which one? Main. I'll try to discuss about this in modules. I'll try to discuss about this when it comes to which one? Modules. I'll tell you what exactly this name equal to what? Main. I'll discuss what is a name equal to which one? Main, right? Okay. So anyway, this will take some time, right? We'll see tomorrow. Monday we'll see this. And after strings, we'll start working with the functions. How to build your own functions, modules, packages like that, right? So we'll see as early as possible. I'll try to complete. Okay. But we'll try to see everything in detail. As early as possible, I'll complete, but we'll try to see everything in detail, right? So thank you. We'll see on Monday. Okay. Thank you.